Hey, welcome back to the show, everyone. This episode, I'm going to be talking about the U.S. women's national team and what happened to them in the World Cup. Before I get to that, let me show you Dog Days of Summer, as they call it in baseball. You know, a baseball fan, this is a pretty cool gift. It's a cup made out of a barrel of a bat, dugoutmugs.com. They got wine glasses, shot glasses, you name it. They got all 30 teams. Check it out. If you got a sports fan that has a birthday or something coming up, check it out. They're always running coupon discounts. Cool. It's real cool. Real cool. Dugoutmugs.com. Leave a link in the bio down below. All right. So, to the matter at hand. What happened to the women's national or women's World Cup, the World Cup team? There was so much like praise going into it, like, oh my, we're gonna win this. We got this with ease. There was a commercial ran before it started on how to stop the U.S. women's national team, and I was like, there's no way you can try this, you can try this, and you're not gonna do it. They're still gonna win, and then come out flat. They win one game. I think they tied one. They barely made it out of the group stage. And then in the knockout stage, they lose an OT in penalty kicks by a millimeter, but they lost and they got eliminated. One of the worst finishes I saw in I don't know how long. It's how do you have that high expectations and then finish all the way down here? Is it coaching? Is it playing? Like, what is it? I wasn't able to watch like the games because I was either sleeping because the games were at but crack of dawn here in California, or if they were on at a decent amount of time, I was actually working. Unfortunately, work gets in the way of so many things. I wish I could just stop. But anyways, I was reading a couple things. I was seeing some things on it. Like some people were complaining about the coaching, the lack of substitutions. Like they have all these great people on the bench, and they're not substituting them in. Like you can't. You got to get a feel for the game and like, okay, this isn't working. We got to do this. And you can't necessarily just blame coaching because the games that they look like they were dominating. Like every time I would read it, oh, they dominated and they didn't score any goals, or a goal shot right off the post and almost in, but just misses. And so it's like it kind of sucks. You dominate the game for so long, like 85 minutes of the game was dominated by the U.S., but just that 5 minutes that the other team had control, they did something with it. It's kind of tough as a team when you know you're dominating. It looks like you should be up by a lot. That's like in football or baseball, you're dominating. Feels like the score should be like 21-0, but it's 3-0, and they're driving down the field to win the game. It's like, how are we going to lose this game? It's like, what are we doing wrong? It almost kind of feels what it looked or seems like what it was like with the women's national team is they dominated the game. They had the ball for so long. Just those 5 minutes that the other team was in control of it, they were able to do more with it and get something out of it. To where the U.S. just kept hitting crossbar, just barely missing the goal, just like just barely. And it's like, can you really blame them? It's just like it almost like it wasn't meant to be. What do you guys think? Do you blame the coaching? Do you blame the players just not stepping up? Do you feel like they felt like they were just like, oh, we're almighty, we're gonna be in this, we don't have to try? Or do you think the other teams, like in my last video with Messi, maybe the US just maybe this time the world is catching up to the women's national team? Because before the women's national team, like they breezed through the World Cup, like almost with ease. Like no team stood a chance. I remember one World Cup, maybe it was like 8-10 years ago, where like 10 minutes in the game was 4-0 in the championship game. It's like this is the finals. How's this the finals? This is a joke, right? But I mean, so is the world catching up to the women's national team? Did like I said, did the women's national team just figure we got this? We don't even have to try. We'll just go out there, half-ass it, and we'll win. And then next thing you know, this isn't going like I expected. Like we're struggling here. So what you guys take? Leave me a comment and let me know. I seriously I don't watch soccer, but I thought it was interesting that they went in there thinking they were going to dominate. They barely win one game, tie the next, and then get eliminated. It's like, wait, that's not how I pictured this going, but okay, if that's what we're going to go with. I mean, they had 238 scoreless minutes. 238 scoreless minutes. That's a lot. I mean, Messi doesn't even go 90 minutes without scoreless. That's that's another insane thing. If you see my last video, let me know how you feel about that one. And he just scored two more. But anyways, this is women's national team. So you guys let me know in the comments below what you feel like the problem was with this team. Were they too lazy? Think they were gonna win it? Was it the coaching? Just bad luck? Let me know. Subscribe, comment below. Till next time.